In this video, we're taking a detailed look at the Able Carry Daily Backpack. Head on over to packhacker.com for the best buying options and to see the written review with photos, link down in the description below. So kicking it off here, I gotta say overall, I really like this pack. There are some caveats to that, but overall, I like it. We have the olive version out here. This is the Cordura nylon as well. So we decided to mix it up with kind of a green colorway here. Typically we go black, but we wanted to mix it up because there are a couple of color options and materials that Able Carry offers, including X-Pack. So there's an X-Pack version as well, but this is a little bit softer. We don't have that crinkliness, and we just wanted to test this out. So on the outside here, there's kind of this little lash system going around, this kind of funky seatbelt webbing style here, that if you want to attach any accessories on the outside, you can. So it gives you just a couple of attachment points. Hypalon touch points here with the Able Carry logo, so that feels nice and rubbery in the hand. Definitely dig that. I've been testing this for about 2 weeks here, so have developed some thoughts. On the back here, I do love the way this carries, especially for the size of the bag. You know, we've got some mesh here, so there is some breathability on those shoulder straps, and then some pretty densely padded foam. It's decently dense. There's like, it seems to be 2 layers, kind of this thin, dense layer at the top, and then you've got a little bit more of this luxurious padding on the bottom. I found it to be very comfortable personally. Another little Hypalon loop there with the Able Carry word mark. And then we have this adjustable sternum strap here. I like that this is pretty much permanently in. And then you've got this fabric flap, that Cordura, covering that up so it still promotes a clean look. Do you need a sternum strap for a bag of this size? That's totally up to you. I didn't use it much, but your mileage may vary. We got that same kind of nice nylon seatbelt strap webbing here at the bottom, which provides a nice soft feel. And then we have elastic keepers too to keep everything locked up. And I really do enjoy that. On the back here, the back panel is nice and padded too. There's kind of a frame sheet in here. It's not super stiff, but it gives it enough structure, I think, for a bag of this size. And then we've got padded back panel here with mesh too for some added breathability. It's kind of impossible to, get rid of sweaty back altogether, but nice to have there. It does certainly help. Kind of got that 2 little pockets here, that seatbelt webbing that's kind of wrapping around the bag, gives it kind of that funky look, and the shape of it is a bit funky as well. And then a padded top handle here. So that carries quite nicely if you do want to grab it from that handle. On the back here, there is a small pocket here, quick grab kind of pocket. Here's the size of it. So if you want to stuff your phone in there, like your wallet or your passport, it's secure too because it's against your back. And then a grippy Hypalon. Love that Hypalon feel, that rubbery feel. But that's, nice and easy to pull that zipper as well up at the top here. And then there are 2 other compartments on this thing. One is on the outside here. So if we unzip that, you can pop like a water bottle in here or just a notebook like I have here. Let me set that off to the side. And then there's just a place for keys here as well. So there's, if you swing this around your front, sitting like that, you can open this up and dig into it, grab whatever you want inside. And then it's also got your keys kind of here. And I do like this key ring here. It's rotates 360 degrees and it feels sturdy in the hand. Although it is like a plastic key clip, it's not metal, but it feels sturdy in the hand. I really like that feel. Pop that back in there. Again, Hypalon pulls nice. You'll see here that this is longer than this Hypalon pull at the back hidden pocket. And I like that. Those little design details really make a difference. Especially if this thing gets caught down in the fabric gusset that gives it that cleaner look. Quite easy to grab that. So I really appreciate those little design details that I see being put into this bag. Same Hypalon pulls, opens right up. And if we open up the inside, there's a decent amount going on here. Do have the smaller pouch from Able Carry. We can check out the video on that too. We'll have one up. Honestly, nothing too special. But it does, if you want it to match, there you go. All the more power to you. And it is a nice little pouch, but just nothing too crazy. And then I've just got the Moment fanny sling on the inside here. I've been testing this, and I kind of like that these colorways go along with one another. So I'll set that aside for now. So that fit in there. And then the rest of the main interior here is just kind of a big giant pocket on this main area here. And you can see it's like slouching a little bit, and that's because I have like the keys up here and then some other stuff in these pockets. But basically just kind of a big cavern here. This front part didn't really work out for me too well in terms of organization. I think it just has to do with the gear that I have, so it might work better for you. This is a little phone pocket or, device pocket, or if you have a battery bank, you can slide that in. Personally, I don't know. The way that this is like kind of designed on here and stitched on, it just feels kind of like loose, I guess, so to speak, but you can put your phone in there. I tried to put my Roost keyboard stand in here, or my Roost laptop stand in there. It didn't really fit super well, so just note on that for people that have that. I know we talk about that a lot on the channel. Just pop my wallet in here, but if you have like Bose headphones, bigger headphones, those are kind of meant for this pocket, which I do not personally have, but if you have those should fit well inside. You can check out the Able Carry Co. product page over on their site, and they've got everything loaded up in here. And again, it's just kind of like feels like loose up here. I don't know. I didn't love that vibe. And as I was stuffing stuff in here, it just feels kind of loose. Now this mesh pocket is pretty rad. It's just like a small thing where you can put tech items or just other items you want away from the rest of your stuff. So if you have a tablet or a Kindle, I just got some miscellaneous tech items inside here that I didn't want to put into that, the green pouch from Able Carry. So I kept that a little bit separate. So I'll just take this out. Got a battery bank, some cords, little camera, SD card reader here. And yeah, it's got this kind of like, there is some dimension to this mesh. It's got a little tiny bit of stretch to it, but nothing too crazy. But it's not like that stiff, scratchy mesh-like material that you'll see on some other bags. So I dig that's there, and it feels integrated with the pack, whereas this feels a little loose. This feels like it belongs there and nice and tight. I have my keyboard down here, and I popped my 15-inch MacBook Pro in there as well, so that'll fit. Roost keyboard, little sleeve here. That fits really nicely on the inside, and then you've got this padding as well on the inside for your laptop. Is a bit of a false bottom as well. We always like to see that little design detail, so it stops about right here. So it is suspended a little. I mean, it does get pretty close to the bottom there, so if you do drop this bag, you're gonna get a little protection from that frame sheet, a little protection from the false bottom, but it's a pretty slim margin there. So just note that. Be careful with this bag if your laptop is on the inside. And then just a Hypalon, another little Hypalon tag at the top here. Really like the way that feels. This Velcro here just leads to that frame sheet. So if you want to take it out for whatever reason, you could pop that open and pull that frame sheet out. But basically it's just meant to not be touched there. So there you have it, the Able Carry Daily Backpack. Make sure to head over to packhacker.com to check out the review along with photos. Link in the description below. We'll also include the best buying options that help support the channel at no additional cost to you. We'll see you in the next video.